If you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you're in the same position as most electricians. You know that you provide the best service in your area, but you're stuck ranking at the bottom of Google Maps where nobody ever looks. You've probably tried SEO before and you've done everything that the experts have suggested, but you have nothing to show for it. All the while, new companies with less experience are ranking higher than you on Google, getting all the clicks, getting all the calls and the customers. Does this sound familiar? Trust me, you're not alone. But what if I told you that I developed a proprietary system that can get you ranking top 3 on Google Maps in just 90 days. But Andy, everybody says that SEO takes 6 to 12 months. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Traditional SEO does take that long. But what if I told you that's only for true outdated strategies that no longer work in today's market? I've discovered a cutting edge strategy that breaks all of the rules. It will position you number 1 on Google Maps and have qualified leads calling you consistently month after month. And today I'm giving it to you all for free. In this video, I will show you how to rank number 1 on Google as fast as possible, giving you the exact strategy that we use that added over $1.5 million in revenue to an electrical company. And furthermore, real results from businesses just like yours. We will cover everything from the Google business profile to your website SEO and everything that you need to do off page. But first, who am I? Why should you care? Why should you listen to me at all? My name is Andy and I'm the one who created this 7-figure SEO blueprint. Right now, I work with over 20 electrical companies. And this includes some of the fastest growing electrical businesses in the United States of America. Right now, 15 out of these 20 clients I work with are generating consistently over $4 million in revenue every single year, with our highest earner doing over $15 million every single year. And this guy in the picture here, this is my co-founder, Bodie. Using this exact strategy that I'm going to show you today, we scaled and exited Bodie's dumpster rental business for 7 figures. So listen to me very closely. We didn't just magically make this up and learn on other people's businesses. This was with our time and our money on our own business. You can't make this up. All right, let's get to the real stuff here. Google Maps does not treat all businesses equally. Unfortunate, maybe, but it's the truth. There's 2 types of Google business profiles. There's one with a physical address on it and one without, which we call a service area business. And the reality is that physical businesses get up to 300% more visibility than service area businesses. And that's not a typo. That's the reality. And why is that? It's because Google prioritizes local businesses with actual locations when customers search near me. And those are the searches that you want to win. Electrician near me, electrical repair near me, emergency electrician near me. These are super high intent and transactional. These people are looking for your services right now and are ready to buy. And the way you win these searches is with a physical address attached to your Google business profile. And the harsh reality is that these physical businesses appear in the local map pack, those top 3 businesses, when you do a near me search on Google, 5 times more often. 5 times. So here's the real difference. A service area only profile, you're hidden in the near me searches, you have no map pin visibility, and you have lower trust signals with Google. Versus the physical address, you appear in local searches automatically, you show up on mobile map views with your pin, and you have higher Google trust signals, giving you 300% more visibility. And let me show you a very real recent example. So this is with a pressure washing company, but this is my most recent example of this. And we really need to highlight this. This is super important. I want you to listen very closely. This is really going to highlight the importance of a physical address. So looking at this image, what you're seeing is heat maps of how their Google business profile ranks. This is over a 50 square mile radius, pretty large. At the bottom here, you can see this scan was on March 19th of 2025. Same with the other here. An average ranking of 13.28 and 14.8. On May 1st, with a physical address attached to the profile in the same 50 square mile radius, we now rank first. And the same with another search term. We now rank number 1, all because of getting a physical address. That's how important this is. It's really non-negotiable if you want the results. You have to be willing to invest into a real location and have a physical address attached to your Google profile, and it will pay you dividends for years, I promise you. The upfront expense is so worth it. This is literally the difference between 20 phone calls a month to 100 phone calls a month. That's how significant this is. Now, here's a pretty hidden Google Maps hack that you probably haven't heard many people talk about before. So we went over the physical address, important, non-negotiable, need to have it. But you also need to be strategic when naming your business, because Google's job as a search engine is to show people the most relevant search results. So when they search electrician near me, if your address is close proximity to where that person's searching, you're going to populate in the top 3, right? That should be a no-brainer. Just like if you're searching for a coffee shop, it's always going to show you one with a physical address close to you, not the one 70 miles from you, right? Proximity is a factor, and relevance. So now what I'm about to share with you is all about relevance. And I'm not lying to you about making up these names. I've seen names like this across electrical businesses. Andy's Lighting Company, Mr. Sparky. These are examples of bad names. And honestly, this can be the difference between 50 new leads every single month and 10 new leads. So when strategically naming your business, you need to think about relevance to what people are searching to find your services, right? They're probably using the term electrician. Maybe they're adding the geographical location that they live in, right? So a good name would be Andy's Electrician Services near me, right? I'm using my primary keyword of what people search for the services I provide, electrician, and the geographical location that I provide these services in. So now if somebody's searching for best electrician in Miami, top rated electricians in Miami, I have electrician in my business name and Miami in my business name. So I'm extremely relevant to what these people are searching. Therefore, with my physical address in this business name, the probability that I show in the top 3 is drastically higher. Remember, the Google Maps algorithm prioritizes relevancy to user searches above all else. And this strategy with the physical address and the strategic business name is what our most successful electrical clients are doing right now. I'm not talking about results from 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm talking about what's working right now. Now, you might think I've already given you all the sauce, but we haven't even got into it. So what I'm about to share with you, I can't give you all the details. This is reserved for our clients at Stryker Digital. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you how it works, and I'm going to show you some real results from it. So while your competitors and other SEO agencies are chasing these outdated ranking tactics that take 6 to 12 months to get results, we've discovered what really drives results and drives it fast. It's authentic engagement signals. I'm talking about going from ranking 10th to top 3 in 7 days. Google's algorithm does not just count clicks. It measures genuine customer behavior patterns. So what do I mean by this? As your profile engagement increases, meaning direction request, website clicks, phone calls, Google reviews, things of that nature, Google responds very quickly to this. So when you can trigger location-based searches and trigger profile views automatically that lead to direction requests and calls, your rankings can move within 7 days. This is a real-world example from one of our electrical clients that we just started working with in April of this year. You can see on April 15th of 2025, their top 3 rankings were only 1.23%. They had scattered visibility across this radius right here. To April 21st of 2025, they were ranking 76% in the top 3 in that same radius. That's a 7-day change. 7 days, not 6 to 12 months, 7 days. And this strategy is our secret weapon, and it's why I can't reveal it to you publicly. But without using this, you're playing the game on hard mode. Without using this exact strategy, your electrical business will never reach its full potential in Google Maps ever. But making those changes on the Google profile isn't enough. While if you do those 3, you will have significant results, there's still more work to be done. And so what I'm about to show you is absolutely non-negotiable. So if somebody tells you that they're going to do SEO for you, but they're not going to do what I'm about to show you, they're literally not doing SEO. This is non-negotiable here. For every single service that you offer and every single location that you offer that service in, there needs to be content built on your website exactly for that. The entire function of creating content is to communicate relevancy. So what you need to do is identify your top target locations based off of population, income, or intent data. Well, you as the business owner, you should already know this. You shouldn't even have to think about it. You know where you get the most business, where you want to do the most business, where the densest population is that can afford your services. With that information, you need to create a laser-focused content roadmap designed to start generating you leads as quickly as possible. So what this means is you're going to build hundreds of hyper-targeted location-specific pages, signaling to Google exactly where you should show up in search. So let's look at a real example of this of what a website architecture would look like. So let's say you're in South Florida and you service Broward County, you service Palm Beach County, and Miami-Dade County. You need to communicate this to Google. You need to tell them exactly the services that you offer and every single location you offer those services in. Again, non-negotiable, needs to be done. So you're gonna have a page for electrician in Fort Lauderdale, electrician company in Plantation. But then there's more terms that people search, longer tail keywords. There's other services that you offer, right? So every single location within that county, you're gonna have an electrical repair page, an emergency electrician page across all of these locations. And I don't care how small the location is, if there's people that live there and Google Maps recognizes it as an area, you're gonna build content specifically for that on your website. Now, let me tell you this. If you fail to give this information to Google through the form of content, they will not rank you for those locations or services. Remember, their job as a search engine is to show people the most relevant search results. And so when you tell Google that you provide the services in the location that that person's searching for them for, they're going to show you. The more specific that you are about your target locations and services, the better Google will understand your business and rank you better. Now, I think this one should be pretty obvious. As a business owner, you should already recognize the importance of Google reviews. But now let me break down for you exactly why it's so important. Businesses with consistent review flow dominate rankings. Reviews are not just social proof to show your customers. They're Google's #1 ranking signal for local businesses. And this is the cold, hard truth. Businesses with 50+ reviews rank 70% higher than those with fewer. And it's not about just the total count of reviews, it's the frequency at which you acquire them. Recent reviews signal to Google that you are an active business, actively providing services in these locations. If you go 30 days without getting a review, Google views you as inactive. They're unsure if you're still in business. And if you're just getting some sporadic views, if you're getting 2 1 week and then 6 weeks later you're getting another 4, you're gonna have inconsistent ranking performance. If you want to maintain top 3 rankings for the long term and be one of these businesses that get 50, 150 phone calls every single month, you need a consistent flow of reviews. So the sweet spot is about 3 to 5 reviews per month. If you can get more, even better. And the more detailed those reviews are, if your customers are uploading photos, giving detailed feedback feedback in the review and leaving keywords in it, that gives it higher ranking weight. So the bottom line here is that you need to have a systematic review generation process. If you don't, you're fighting Google's algorithm with one hand tied behind your back. So now this is one of the most simple yet overlooked SEO ranking factors: business citations. Citations are an absolute critical element to ranking your Google business profile #1 on maps. It is essential to do this to gain trust with Google. So Andy, what is a citation? So you can think of these as a business directory listing. Think of Yelp or Angie's or even your Facebook business page. The more directories that your business is listed on across the internet, the more Google trusts you. But there's a catch. You need to make sure you have consistency across all of them. This means consistency with your business name, your phone number, your address, and the services that you provide. In SEO, we call these the NAPs: name, address, phone number, services. If you have discrepancies across your citations, you will lose trust with Google. But don't worry, this is a simple fix. All it requires is a login, edit, changing the information if you change your business phone number or something like that. But you need to make sure that these stay up to date and consistent across all directories. So now, I know this can sound like a lot. It can sound very overwhelming. You have an entire business to run. How can you possibly learn all of the skills and all the technologies needed in order to do this for yourself? And this is exactly why I exist. So here's my offer to you. If you're an electrical company doing at least $500,000 in annual revenue, we will implement this 7-figure SEO blueprint inside of your business, fully done for you. And when you work with us at Stryker Digital, it's a little bit different. You have a dedicated account manager specifically for your business, 24/7 open communication channel through Slack with our entire team in it. I'm in the Slack channel. You get monthly video calls with detailed reporting and strategy adjustments. And what you get is our user engagement system creating authentic engagement signals that Google rewards with top rankings, the strategic content architecture that I covered with you, building these location-specific pages that dominate Google local search queries, and the most powerful citation network that you can get your hands on, establishing your business across 100+ high-authority directories for maximum Google trust. This approach delivers one result: consistent top 3 Google Maps rankings that generate qualified leads month after month. And if you don't believe me, on the YouTube channel that you're watching this video right now, you can watch these testimonials from our real customers. You can see how we added $200,000 to Brendan's business, $1.5 million to Nadim's, $300,000 to Dom's, $150,000 to Nick's, $50,000 to Jason's, 80 leads every single month for Moodit, #1 rankings in 3 months for Ryan, and over $100,000 in revenue for Tyler. So now, if you would like those types of results for your business, all you need to do is click the first link in the description and schedule a call to work with us. But there's a catch. We only work with one business per location, meaning you get full market exclusivity and we will never work with one of your competitors. But we can only do this for a limited amount of people because we can only handle so many requests. We have already raised our prices once and we will do it again. So if you're serious about growing your business and you want to rank on top of Google, hit the first link in the description and I'll talk to you soon.